Hey guys, and welcome to my plan with me for the next few weeks before I go on my study leave. So basically I'm back to school now after Easter, but I go on study leave in 3 weeks, so I'm obviously going to have to balance my schoolwork and homework with revision. So I'm just going to show you how I'm planning for that. It's going to be a bit more of a casual video than my other planning ones, just going to be just showing you how I'm planning. Again, I'm using a planner that I've made that you can download for free in the description below as a PDF, so if you want to do that you can. So anyway, yeah, so the first thing I've done is I've gone and I've made a list of all the different topics for every different single subject that I want to study in the next 3 weeks. So there's a few different ways you can do this. You can obviously do this from the specification document online for your subject, or you can look at the front of the textbook. It has a list of all the different topics, whatever you want to do, but I've just made a list of all the topics. And you'll be able to see that I've not got all my subjects here. These are just the key subjects that I want to focus on in the next few weeks on studying. Obviously I will revise the other subjects of course, but these are the key ones that I want to get into my planning. So you can see I've got my 3 sciences: history, Greek and Latin. So anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is think about what times I want to study each night, because obviously different nights I had different commitments. Like Monday and Tuesday I'm out. Monday I do running, Tuesday I do volunteering, and so I obviously can't revise for as long on those nights. But anyway, so the week beginning, I think we're starting on the 15th of April is the Monday, so 15th of April. So the earliest I can start revision realistically on most nights is 6 o'clock. So if I put that in 6 o'clock, and then I do my studying and revision and homework and stuff, I always do it in half-an-hour chunks just because I literally cannot focus for longer than half an hour. So I'm just going to go in and make my half-an-hour chunks for the rest of the night. So 7, 10. And then I never like to work past 10 o'clock. I just feel like that's really bad. I like to get, a good maybe 8-7 hours sleep, 8 if I'm lucky, so I don't really want to work past 10. But on Monday I'm running, and so realistically the earliest I can start working with all my train and everything is 7 o'clock. So I'm just going to leave that blank. So obviously I need to consider, I can't plan for how much homework I'm going to get. Hopefully as I move forward, teachers will be setting less homework. But I think on Monday I'm going to give myself 1.5 hours of revision. So what I'm going to do is 7 o'clock, I'm just going to take a random subject. Let's go with radioactivity because it's at the top. So radioactivity, I'm just going to put that in. And then I'm going to do, let's go with energetics. I don't really have much to do right now. I'm just picking. Obviously you could pick your priorities and stuff, but seeing as I have lots of study time for 3 weeks, I don't really need to prioritise that much because I should be able to get everything done. And then because those are 2 sciences, let's do Germany. So I'm going to give myself a break at 8 o'clock, and then I'm going to do a Germany. As I always say with planning and stuff, do be realistic, give yourself breaks and stuff. Don't overdo it in your planning. Make sure you find a balance between, having enough productive work time and having enough time to rest so that you don't get worn out. And that's going to be it for Monday night, and just in terms of later I might do some homework and stuff like that, so it depends. And as I always say, these times aren't rigid, these are just guidelines so that I can, just provide a structure for my revision every night. I probably will definitely not stick to these exact times, but just so I have some kind of basic structure and something to, guide me and motivate me. So yeah, that's Monday. Tuesday, again, I can't start work till 7, so I'm going to do an hour and a half again. And for each topic I'm going to give myself an hour to study it because I feel like I need an hour to study a topic fully. So I'm going to go with history Germany again, just so I can, and it's Germany 1 because there's 3 sections to Germany, just so I can finish it and then I can be completely done with it. Then I'm going to give myself something new. Let's go with Greek literature. Then I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to do chemistry energetics. So you can see how I'm filling this in. So I'm giving myself an hour for each subject. I'm working out the timings I can do each night. I'm working my breaks, It's not that complicated once you get into it, but it can just be a bit daunting making a schedule. It can just feel like there's so much you have to do. Once you start doing it, it's fine. So Wednesday, because I could work all night on Wednesday, I'm going to give myself 2.5 hours. So I'm going to start by doing that physics that I need to finish. And then what else do I have going? I have Greek lit, but I won't do that. I'll pick a new topic. Let's go with some biology, not done that yet. Let's go with circulation, because I hate circulation. Oh well, I was meant to write biology circulation, but I wrote circulation biology. Oh dear. Then after biology, I'm going to do some Latin language. And then I'm going to take a needed break, because an hour and a half of studying, not fun, need a break. Then after that, I'm going to finish off that Solon and Croesus, Greek literature. I said I was doing 2.5 hours, wasn't I? So if I do an hour now, so let's see, what do I need to finish? Anything else? Nope, I finished everything else. So I can choose something new. Let's go with, I've already done some biology tonight. The one side I haven't done is chemistry. So let's go with acids, bases and salts. And then I'm going to take a break. And then I'm going to do one more subject. And the one subject I haven't done tonight is history. So let's go with history, superpower relations. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to keep going for the rest of the week. And one thing you'll be able to notice is that I don't have any weekends here planned. And that's because I actually like to plan the weekends on Friday night based on how the revision's gone for the last week. And you'll also notice that there's a few subjects, as I said, that are missing, like, English, Chinese, so, other subjects that are missing that I can't think off the top of my head, like drama, there we go, there's another one. And those are the things I'll focus on the weekends if I'm not focused on them during the week. Again, you can plan for the weekend at the start of the week if you want, but I just tend to plan for the weekends based on my revision for last week. So anyway, there's my first week planned. And so I'm going to go in and plan my second week again in, just the same way, basically. So you may notice in these 2 weeks I'm not actually studying all the topics, and there's a few reasons for that. Okay, that's because, obviously, as I said, weekends, I'll cover loads of these, and so I'll get loads more done. And also, this is kind of a, I tend to plan for the worst case scenario, if you know what I'm saying. So I will probably do more revision per night than this. This is just so that if I get loads of homework, then I can still balance it with the revision. So chances are I will do more revision than this on each night. Some nights I won't do it more on all nights, some nights I even may do less, who knows, but the plan basically is flexible. And also, most topics won't actually take an hour to study, so I'll get more done there as well. Okay, so there we go, I've planned for the second week, and I'm not actually going to plan for the third week now, because on Thursday I go on study leave, and so I think that week will be a bit crazy. So as I say, this is a worst case scenario, and it doesn't take into account like extra study time, and also weekends, and revision and lessons, tests I'm having, all that jazz. So that's why there's so many blank things. But the reason I do these study plans, it probably might sound like, well, why are you even doing these study plans if you're going to go off them so much? The reason I do them is so that I have structure and I know the things I should be doing and the targets I should be hitting. And as I always say, I probably sound like a broken record right now, but a planner and then a timetable just really helps me. It motivates me, to be honest, because I know I can cross something off and it feels good. So yeah, so this is my revision plan for the next 2 weeks of school. As I say, I will do a third week at some point, but that week's a bit weird because I go on study leave on Wednesday, and yeah, so there's not much time left for GCSEs, so I'm a bit stressed out, but as you can see, if you just get the study in, if you get the time in, if you manage to balance your schoolwork and your life and your revision, it'll all be fine. So hopefully that will be great. Alright, as always, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, queries, just really anything, just leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this plan with me, please feel free to share it with a friend or something. And as always, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.